We are back. Today we're going to be playing some more Final Fantasy. Continue on the story with New Game Plus. Get us all closer together, and then we'll go. So we're going to switch over to that. I think we're going to get a leveling dungeon in first, I believe. And then we'll do some New Game Plus. So let's switch over to that, and let's get going. Switch over here. Let's make sure the music is turned on because I think I had it muted. What's this? I'm back.
Yay!
Welcome back.
Thanks. Heading over to Overall now.
Alright.
I have arrived. Weird here.
Okay, where were we at?
What's that?
I don't remember where we were.
We're gonna do the leveling dungeon first and then New Game Plus, or?
Yeah. Do that. Let's see. Who doth I wish to level?
That is the question.
Mm-hmm.
That loading screen when you were talking about Nick is definitely a good call.
Yeah, it's pretty nice, right? It's
Yeah.
such a little thing, but it just makes it
It's definitely
that
better.
much nicer.
Yeah, I approve.
I'm a big fan of the Orchestrion mod, or plugin though.
Yeah, I bet.
I'm just blasting raid music instead of the default Limsa music right now.
Sounds like a good call.
Yeah. Alright, so we want to do leveling dungeon.
2-bit unstable internet. I hate it.
Oh, is it acting up again? Or
Yeah,
still,
I can
rather?
see it acting up. Yeah.
Let's see.
It's got a little capybara. Aw.
Oh, he's so cute. I want one.
Who's doing what?
I was gonna DPS because DPS is where I need levels. Or I could tank and level my Marauder.
That's up
Whichever.
to you.
I was gonna say I'll either go DK, Ninja, or Scholar, so I'm good with any of those. I really need to take the time on off days to get my Thaumaturge and Archer up past 16 so I can use them.
Yeah. What are you
Looks
feeling the
someone
most
else
like level,
noticed
Nick?
the Cappy.
It's cute. Tiny little guy.
Anyway, what's up?
What class you feeling? Any preference, or
I got no
you good with
preference. I can
whatever?
do healing. I'm totally fine with that if no one else wants to.
I was gonna level up my machinist a bit because I've been neglecting that
Okay.
class forever.
I will do my Scholar. Alright, Ramen, that's the class you're gonna play?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're good to go then.
I believe so.
Alright.
Why
Leveling dungeon.
do your boots
Q.
have pink stripes on the back? Or laces? Right, pink
How else am I
Oh, I
supposed
have
to
those
tie up
boots.
my boots?
And what's wrong
Hmm?
with pink?
Yeah.
Nothing, it's just
I'm supposed to
What
not
if
tie my
pink was
boots up,
true?
just leave them there, just untied? Like, that's dangerous.
is that so you remember to unlace your shoes before you take them off?
I just leave them on, honestly. Hodorak. Hello, Spooky. I'm gonna eat some steak.
Ooh, good idea. I don't have steak, but I got some. Yeah, sure.
I apologize in advance. The internet seems to be a little stupid tonight, so it might be a little wonky, but hopefully not too bad. Video games are going. We just started. We're all doing some leveling. Played this class in forever. I don't know what I'm doing. It's like shooting things, which I mean, it's pretty straightforward.
There
Yeah, I
we
was doing
go.
that raid the other day that I hadn't done before. The guy that was kind of telling me what to watch out for was machinist, so I guess it was level, I think it's 16, that one. They jump around a lot at that level. A lot of the moves you do a lot of jumping around up in the air. It's weird.
Yeah, I just unlocked the second part of the Stormblood raids earlier today.
Oh, the lighthouse, I think, is the second one.
Yeah, the Ridorana Lighthouse.
Yeah,
That one sounds like it's gonna look really cool.
yeah, we
Yeah,
gotta do that. We
sounds
gotta
like
do
it's
that one
cool.
together.
Alright.
I'm super excited to get your reactions to that one. We're gonna go this way.
Ooh.
Ooh, it's
Well,
cross
this is
stitching time.
obviously not a
Nice.
place we need to go to, because I've not been down here before.
There's two paths kind of thing. Doesn't really. I don't think it really matters which one you
Oh,
take.
yeah, I see they both lead to the same area.
Yeah, I think it's like a. Oh yeah. I'm looking forward to seeing that update. But yeah, I don't think this is just like a either or kind of situation. Extra cells though, which is good.
And you got someone in your chat that cross stitches.
Yeah, Spooky. She's doing this really nice cross stitch piece for her friend right now whose cat passed away.
Oh,
So she got like a cross stitch made of like a photo of her friend's cat, and it looks, from what she showed me of the update photos so far, I think she's gonna love it. It looks pretty amazing.
oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, I think that's a really, really awesome, thoughtful thing.
It just reminded me that one of one of the podcasts I listen to, one of the co-hosts, she has an Etsy shop because she does cross stitching as well. It's called
Oh yeah.
Snitches Get Stitches.
That's clever.
And you know me and puns, so
Yeah. I do know you and puns. Hey, I leveled up. See, that's the kind of move I like. Level 40, you get an auto turret. That just sounds fun. And there's little Ninja Romney.
What's that?
So then there's little Ninja Romney.
Yeah.
Spent a bit of time this morning in the Diadem
Yeah.
on my miner to try and get some of the like level 80 stuff, just so that I could get a few more scripts and try and sell the materials for a bit of money. So I was collecting the 3-star stuff that's like for higher material or for higher recipes or whatever.
Yeah.
And then all of the things, it wasn't a ton, it was like 20 to 30 of this, and this kind of thing. Like, so it wasn't like full stacks or anything like that. But all the ones that were like the 3-star ones that I collected in that were going for like 10 each, like 10 gil each. So I'm just like, oh. Yeah, so like the other things that I got from like shooting the random monsters and collecting the whatever grade 4 stuff, those were worth like a couple hundred each. But then the actual like quote unquote like the higher tier materials were worthless. Like they were so much less for some reason. So I did not make a lot of money off of them.
Yeah.
So I was like,
Yeah,
oh, they're
that's
the,
what-
you know.
That's what I was reading on one of the websites I was looking at. Is they were like, if you can gather the level 80 stuff and sell that. Even if
Well, I
you
think the
can't
regular level 80 stuff is fine, but the like rare resource level 80 stuff, that stuff is not worth it at all. At least the mining stuff wasn't, because it was...
No, it's the 3-star stuff.
Yeah.
And the website I was looking at, something about they spawn during specific weathers. Weather patterns, kind of like unspoiled nodes and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if that was like best chances to get them were or what. Because I know I'd seen them when I was running around just casually gathering for the day. But my miner and botanists aren't high enough to do those, so.
Yeah. I'm getting closer. My miner's max now, and my botanist is 76, so...
Oh.
Getting there.
I need to work on those, but that's something for like the weekend.
Yeah.
You can just kind of mindlessly do that while Lara's running around. As long as I'm not idle for 10 minutes or something, I should be fine.
Yeah, that's fair.
Otherwise it kicks you out. this the one I had? No. So. Slow. Oh, there it goes. Really slow.
Yeah, I'm trying to mitigate the debuffs as much as possible, but they crop
The
up really
poison?
fast.
Yeah. Ones like this, it's like just let it go and
That's
Well,
only
Unpoison.
I
Poison after.
particularly wanted to get rid of slow. Just
that
'cause
is a really annoying
affects-
one.
Yeah. That one's
That's
a pain
fair.
in the ass.
That's fair. Yay! Said no one ever.
Oh. Oh, there's another treasure chest in my food grade.
Hate that sound effect so much.
He says right after running in and out of it repeatedly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I know you like it a lot, Nick, so I figure I should just do it a whole bunch.
Just gonna like run on the next one. Whoa!
Ooh, God. Too tired tonight. I was like, tonight I'm not going to make coffee, because usually I make coffee whenever we play, but I think I'm going to have to.
Stay up too late last night?
I just don't sleep very well. Plus had the fun today of loading up the dishwasher. Loading it like extra full because I forgot to do it last night. And then going to start it. And it won't start. And the dishwasher is broken. So I'm going to go out and look for... look at getting new ones. But it's like trying to get dishwasher, stove, fridge, and microwave that are all the same like brand and finish.
Oh yeah.
Kind of tough. Doesn't leave you with many options. There are some really cool looking things they have with fridges and stuff nowadays.
Yeah, when we got our new fridge, Nick wanted to get one of those ones that has like a tablet built into it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I think those are kind of cool, but the ones I really liked were the ones where one of the doors was two doors.
The little
Like,
like
the
yes,
outer door
yes.
and just-
That's what I
yeah,
really
just
wanted to get.
the
Yeah,
side shelves.
yeah. I really wanted to get one of those, but we
Those are
don't
pretty
have
nifty.
space. They only have those in
I
like the
just-
full size fridges.
I really, really wanted and got one that had the freezer on the bottom
Yeah.
instead of the top.
Yeah, it's a French door on top and then drawer freezer on the bottom.
Yeah.
It's actually a really nice refrigerator. We had
Yeah,
to
see-
cut out some of our cabinet to get it in there though.
Oh. Yeah. Yeah, that's the problem we have. We can't fit those like the full 36 36-inch fridges, and we can only fit like a 30 or something like that in it, 33 maybe. So we can't have one of those ones with like the cool ass door thing because I think that's so awesome. You put like your pot and stuff in there, and then it's just like easier to access. It's wicked.
Mm-hmm. Okay,
That'd be my
the
go-to
tail
choice.
mechanic.
Okay, tank, I'll tank. Don't worry about it. I got this. You had me a little worried for a second there, not gonna lie. I was like, tank, wait, come back.
Spinning him. Fine, I'll get this ad. Move, move.
Bad tail.
You like get out of the poison? Please?
Still counts. Hey, I'm 35 to 37. That's not bad.
One level. No, I don't wear an eye patch. Arr.
Pretty good eye patch. I just got this weird hat. Hey, my ears actually go through it and I can see my earring. That's pretty
Alright.
cool.
So,
Oh,
did you guys turn on New Game Plus?
Not yet. Why?
I remember
Okay.
how to.
It's under duties.
Thank you.
We want to go to Gridania. We finished Hawk Manor last.
Alright, that's the last thing we did.
Duh.
Report to
Ursendale.
Ursandal. Okay. I'm gonna go make a coffee, so I'll be right back. I'm just gonna hearth back to Gridania. So yeah, I'll be right back.
Hearth. What is this? Warcraft?
Return. Alright, I'll be right back, guys. I'm just gonna make a coffee real quick and then we'll continue on with the story. Switch over here back to the game. I'm back.
Okay.
Oh god, we go to that side of Gridania.
Yep.
Side. What? Where are we going?
You talk to your
Oh, I
Sandal
still
already?
should do that. Oh,
I was getting lost.
in Gardania?
On the north side of Gridania, yeah. Alright. So this was after we did the Scary Mansion last Thursday. So you returned. What sights awaited you within the manor? What has become of Lady Amandine? You must tell me. She was pretty evil, bud. She went so far as to consort with the devils. Would that I could have done more to prevent her fall. May she finally find peace in the beyond. I know not whether the masked men you encountered are the same pair that first led my lady astray, but it's plain that there's some vile brood. That they are the same vile brood. Should the chance ever present itself, promise me you'll visit upon them tenfold the woe they have brought upon others. Who am I to speak of punishments? By my silence I allowed I know not how many innocent young women to die in unspeakable circumstances. It matters not wherefore, through misplaced loyalty, cowardice, or both. I am an abettor to a gross crime. I will surrender myself to the authorities and accept whatever punishment they deem just. I only pray that the gods will have mercy on my soul. Oh boy. Back to the
Back
clubhouse.
to Vesper Bay.
I'm glad that guy is, like, at least admitting that what he did was wrong by
Yeah.
being silent. That's good, because he was in the wrong there. Fast. William's, Let's just see Nick just teleport away. Oh, you guys remember the other day when we were playing and there was that, those three people that were dressed as other characters outside of the inn at Gridania? And then everyone was sitting around him in a circle?
Yeah.
So I was on still a little bit after, and everyone had left. And it was just like the original few people like that were, because they were all like dressed and named as characters from the story, so I assume they're friends and whatnot. I guess the guy that was AFK that everyone was surrounding came back, and they told him what happened, and he's like, "Oh, I'm really sad I missed this. That sounded really awesome. There's a bunch of people just hanging out here." I was just like, "Oh, yeah," because a whole bunch of people just sort of randomly decided to surround the guy.
Oh man, I wish I kind of thought about traveling over there and taking screenshots. I'm kind of wishing I had, because then you could have sent them to him.
It was great. Just a circle of people. It's the weirdness of this game.
I love it.
Me too. Welcome back. Full glad I see you safely returned. Tell me, how fared you on your sojourn to the Twelves Wood? Not great. You know. Two of La Brea's minions, and they sought to measure your strength by their own admission? The devils taunt us. It is beyond doubt, then, the Asians have begun to move in earnest. What that we knew to what end. Yet I'll not bemoan our plight. Thanks to your tireless efforts, we were at least aware of the encroaching darkness. Alas, we can only do so much. It's clear to me now that these signs are too few to protect the realm against this threat unaided. We must needs alert the three great nations to the presence of this elusive enemy and recommend that they heighten their vigil. There's no shortage of misery in the world that the Asians might exploit. We have an arduous struggle ahead of us. Yet come what may, we must not allow ourselves to become lost to hope, for that's precisely what the enemy desires. We've gleaned all we can from the information available to us. Let us set this investigation aside for the present. Another matter has arisen that requires your attention. Let me know when you're ready to be briefed, and I'll summon the others. Okay.
The Maelstrom requests our assistance.
Concerning the kobolds they sent such copious notes on, I presume?
Yes. And no. It has more to do with their findings, which portend a peril far greater than any beast tribe.
What sort of peril?
The worst kind. A tribe of kobolds in the vicinity of Limsa Lominsa has reawakened Titan. Our task will be to slay the Primal. The Maelstrom have sworn support for the endeavor. They are no strangers to the havoc kobolds can wreak.
Years before the Grand Company's reformation, two primals, Leviathan and Titan, chanced to converge upon the sea wall, wreaking untold devastation. There, by the grace of the Navigator, were the mercenaries Merlvib hired able to fend them off. Yet it did not take long for the beast tribes to regroup, and they summoned their primals once more.
Thankfully, their second coming was decidedly short-lived, but that is beside the point. So long as tormented souls will them to exist, the realm will never be rid of primals.
The Maelstrom has kept a watchful eye upon the beast tribes, and the kobolds in particular, ever since. Which brings us to the matter at hand.
Unlike Ifrit, we know scarcely anything of Titan. Unfortunately, the only force known to have bested him, the modestly named Company of Heroes, disbanded 5 years since, and mercenaries are not in the habit of keeping chronicles.
Expect the worst. The Maelstrom's help is of course appreciated, but even if we had their whole armada at our disposal, we could still find ourselves overmatched. A pity the kobolds lack the gentle sensibilities of the sylphs. A peaceful resolution would be more than welcome. The echo will not avail you this time, I fear. If you are to survive, your steel must needs speak for you. No one would think you a coward were you to decline.
So you will accept? Thank you.
We can't very well send him to Limsa Lominsa without Y'shtola, can we, Minfilia?
May I ask that of you, Y'shtola?
I never thought it in question.
ever reliable. Very well. We will spare no effort to win victory. You may count on the full support of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, and all not afield will aid the fight from afar. Thancred, Ida, go to the Grand Companies, tell them of our plight and solicit their support. Urianger, send word to the students of Baldessian, and Alfino if you would. Papalimo, compile all the information we have on Titan, little though it may be. You will be apprised of the tactical situation when you reach the Sailor's Ward. Provision yourself for the journey. May you walk in the light of the crystal.
Damn.
Voiced cutscene.
I like the first fully voiced cutscene in a while. I like it. I don't have to talk.
And now we go back to Limsa.
Back and forth of Realm Reborn just kills me.
Yep.
And it used to be so much worse.
At least this time I know that we have the ferry that we can take.
True.
Pretty sure last time I either just teleported or I ran all the way back.
Nah, I'm
Oh,
pretty sure my
man.
first time around I teleported.
The first run through Realm Reborn was such a slog.
It used to be so much worse, yeah.
And I mean, granted, it wasn't terrible compared to like other games I've played and stuff,
Yeah.
but with what we have now, yeah, it was bad.
Yeah. Hail adventurer and welcome to Mailstrom Command. If you wish to know more about enlisting, speak with the personnel officer. Unless you're the guest we were told to expect? Forgive me, sir. To business then. It is we told the Ascendant. The kobolds have once again summoned Titan. A little over a moon ago, we began to observe the Beastmen moving south in increasing numbers from Agomoro. Our scouts subsequently confirmed the object of their aggression. Crystals. Fodder for their fellow primal. Thank you, High Commander. You may leave the rest to me. Word is spread of your accomplishments. On behalf of Limbs Lumens, thank you for heeding our call. Forgive the lack of forewarning, High Commander. The Admiral wished to address Reiner personally. You're no stranger to conflict. Long have the Sahagin and the kobolds plagued our people, nor is this the first time we had to address a primal threat. In the past, when Titan rose to threaten the peace, it was to the company of heroes we turned. But they are long disbanded, and we must look to other brave souls blessed with strength to face this foe. So it is that we turn now to the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, confident in the belief that you are Limsa's best hope. Hope you're right, yet the situation is far from simple. Kobolds are not prone to unprovoked aggression. Did not the Thalaskri make a pact with the Beastmen that each would keep to their own lands, and that no blood would be shed? And was it not the Lominsians who violated this agreement, dissatisfied with their lot? Shall we then condemn the Beastmen for defending their homes? Even a pirate must one day reap what she has sown. I would advise you to choose your words with great care, Lily Stola. Stand down, High Commander. She has the right of it. And the wrong is mine. Freely do I claim it, yet it makes little difference. Remorse will not shield us from Titan's wrath. Or would you have us fall upon our swords? My apologies, Admiral. The safety and security of Limsulamin's citizenry are, of course, of paramount concern. They do kind of deserve it, but at the same time, Already we have observed disruptions in the flow of aether further inland. The effects will be felt here in the city ere long. I ask much of you, I know, but the need is great. Can I count on your help? Yeah. You have my thanks, along with the full support of the Maelstrom. I await good tidings. That the Cobalt should summon Titan demonstrates they're no longer amenable to negotiation. This being the case, we must needs prepare for conflict. Before we meet Titan in the field, however, it'd be wise to learn all we can of our foe, and I can think of no better source of information than the mercenaries who defeated him once before. The company of heroes may be no more, but several of its former members still live. It's said that one of them was employed at the Grey Fleet Mills in Lower Lanosia. Quite why a mercenary should choose to become a miller, I do not know. When you find him, mayhaps you can ask him for me. I meanwhile shall seek his fellows. Nick already gone.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for you guys at the gate.
Zephyr?
Which gate?
South.
So. What? Oh, Lower Lanosia.
Sorry, lower.
Oh.
Wow, I was very confused for a second there.
Yeah. It's the southernmost entrance to Limsa.
True.
I went out middle of Nosha.
Ah,
Sorry.
well, you're already closer to the objective than we are.
Yeah.
True. It's so nice at night too. Such a cool looking night sky.
Yeah. So from what I understand, the bright... Oh? Oh, maybe not. I'd say the bright, like, green and purple colored objects and blue ones that you can see up there
Mm-hmm.
are actually moons of the planet and not stars. Because there used to be a red one up in the sky.
I mean, they could be lesser moons, because that's what.
Well, they could be. But like I said, like one of them used to be a red one. And then it got closer and closer.
Then there was
Until
a
it broke
dragon.
apart and revealed, yeah, Bahamut in it.
Fair. Oh
It
God.
was really cool watching like videos of 1.0 right before the calamity happened. Like over the coming weeks before the event
I'm
happened.
gonna skip his singing
Before the
'cause
shutdown
I don't want to
happened.
read his singing.
It was actually getting closer and closer until you could like make out the details on its surface.
That's pretty cool. All right. You gonna say something, Venture, or keep staring? You want to know about the company of heroes? Ah, hells. Prince of Bleeding Fame, can a miller mill in peace no more? Still, seeing as you come all this way, I suppose wouldn't hurt to oblige you. Consider yourself lucky, mate. Old Track Tome was the company's best axeman. Now, what was it you wanted to know?
What an outfit.
Mm-hmm.
I was about to say, that man's got some sweet leopard print going on. Ah, so you want to hear the tale of how the company heroes bested a primal, do you? Let me guess, you mean the bastard Titus, eh? Oh, if only you'd been there to see it. 'Twas a mighty struggle, or like the legends of old. Me and the boys fought him for 3 days and nights we did. The ground trembled with every step Titus took, and when he hit ye, boy, it felt like a cannonball to the gut. Wait, what's that look for? I'm a goddamn hero, I'll have you know. People around here sing me praises. Don't tell me you only care about learning the secret tactics we used to beat old Titus. Well, too bad, because now I'm not feeling charitable. If you're so damn desperate, then why don't you do me a favor? Kill those rats that made a nest by the windmill just south of here. I do that, then we'll talk. I'm sensing a slight flaw in his story here. I mean, he's calling him Titus, not Titan, which I feel like is, you know, killing these rats too. Rats. There are a bunch of tiny mandragora coming at us too.
You know, like aggroed everything.
There's like a whole pack of level 8s came running at us for some reason.
The Rat King.
Not anymore.
Just slaughtered.
6 people just punching a big rat. Go figure out how he defeated Titus. Yeah, so the beasties are dead, are they? Nice work, Venturer. Save me the hassle of... never mind. Hungry Gobus. What, you're still asking about how we beat Titus? I'd know, Venturer. It was a pretty risky strategy. The kind only a veteran of 10 score battles could rely upon. I want to teach you, I truly do, but unless you prove you have what it takes to face that fat bastard, I can't in good conscience tell you a damn thing. At the very least, you need to be capable of slaying, say, a Gubu. Come to think of it, that ain't a bad idea. Them creatures have a taste for the flour milled here, so you ought to have no trouble finding one in the vicinity. Of course, I ain't asking you to cut one down quick as a skilled axeman like myself. Anyway, why don't you try heading due west, stand and look out in case the Gobu comes calling. Slay it, and I might consider telling you more about old Titus. I'm coming too.
Fat cat.
Okay.
You just landed on my head. Wow.
Maybe a little bit. We win.
Powered.
I should probably just switch to my ninja when we're not in dungeons.
I'm picking something kind of leveled right now. I mean, once we get a little bit higher, I won't have a choice because I have like 30s and then like 60s. So I figure for
Well, I
now.
mean, my ninja's just a level higher than you.
Oh yeah. All right, you again. Then that Gobu that was harassing the Millers is dead. Didn't think you had it, didn't you, Venture? Still, you took forever and a day to get the
I'm
job
about to
done.
smack this boy.
I'm still not sure I should tell you our secrets. One more thing.
Oh, he's got a baby chocobo tattoo. I just noticed.
So, as I was saying, I still don't know if he got what it takes to face Titus. Maybe if he slew, track to him. You in here drinking again? If you are, that Gubu had better be dead. Oh, it's dead, Chief. You have any word on that? Cleave the beast's skull in two with me trusty axe, I did. Is that a fact? What will your friend say here if we ask him? He'll vouch for me, of course. Ain't that right, friend? Tell me true. Was it Tractome who slew the Gobu, or was it you? Chief, what are you saying? It's me, Tractome, the finest axeman ever to serve in the company heroes. The legendary mercenaries who slew that bastard Titus. Titus? Titus? Who in the seven hells is Titus? Some primal you fought in a drink-sodden dream? The company hero slew Titan, you bloody halfwit. Aye, well, see, Titus was what me and the lads used to call him. That's the biggest load of Sahagin shite I've ever heard. Both of you outside. We'll learn the truth the Leminson way. Tractorum, if you didn't slay that Gobo, you may consider your contract revoked. Busted.
Is this gonna be a duty that we're gonna have to break up for?
Judging by the green aura, I'm assuming so.
It seems like it, yes.
Yeah, it is. Goodbye, friends. I'll see you in a minute.
I'll be here.
Oh, okay. The music. I'm gonna shoot this rock to death. That's right. What's that? Very carefully.
That'd be great. Suck.
Guys, cheating.
What? Tractome would never do that. He would, but I can't hear you again, Romney.
I'm inside the boulder.
You're just, for some reason, like really quiet again.
I turned it down because I could hear myself breathing.
I wonder if the if you just increase the input volume on Discord.
Yeah, I had it all the way up. Then I could hear myself breathing. And didn't like that. I can turn it back up so if you want.
Cause yeah, I didn't hear a word you just said right there over the
Okay.
in-game music.
Is that fixed now?
Yeah.
You are a lot louder, yeah.
Okay.
You're saying it was because your breathing was getting picked up in the mic?
Yeah, I could hear myself breathing.
Well, that'd be
Every
just
time I
fiddling
open my
with the
See, that
the
shouldn't.
voice activity then. If that's picking it
Yeah,
up,
except you
right?
should. There's no side tone or anything through Discord. And changing the volume shouldn't have any effect on the side tone that's built into the the headset.
Hmm. Alright, I admit it. I lied about being company heroes. But I'm begging you, Chief, please don't dismiss me. I've learned me lesson. Honest I have.
So I'm not sure what's going on
Save your
there.
blubbering, Tractome. Gods, I should have known. Mercy, please. I didn't want to deceive you, I swear. It's just that I kept getting turned away by all the folks I asked for work, and I panicked. See, the last job I had was at Costa del Sol, and there was this grizzled marauder everyone treated like royalty. When I heard he was a captain in the company heroes, I finally understood why. I wasn't being serious when I said I was one of them, but you wanted to believe me, so Look, his name was Weiscat, alright? Weiscat, he'll tell you all know how to defeat Titan, or whatever the hell the thing's name is. That's what you wanted, ain't it? So come on then, tell the chief to forgive me. It's only fair. Let's go beat up Titus.
Yeah. Whee! So much stuff happens at Costa del Sol.
It's a cool place.
Yeah, but I don't know. There should be more NPCs here
I agree.
because of how much stuff happens here. But it's all that super rich guy generally that you go to talk to.
Yeah. Pardon? You wish to slay the Lord of Crags? We must slay him, Captain. The people of Lumens are depending upon us. You fancy yourselves heroes then, just like in the tales? Be not so quick to judge. Long have I labored for the well-being of you and yours, and my associate here has bathed in Ifrit's hellfire and lived. He's blessed with a power that protects him from primal influence, thus he was able to lay low the Lord of Inferno. We know full well the risks and have taken every possible precaution. We lack only the knowledge of how to enter Titan's lair. Pray be so good as to grant us the boon of your wisdom, and we shall be on our way. A man who can't be tempered? Useful, but it will not be enough. It's true that company heroes fought and felled primals, but each victory was bought with the lifeblood of brave men and women. Titan was the worst we faced. Aye, we defeated him in the end, but he took from us some of our very best. Even if you possess the power you claim, I have no reason to believe you'll succeed. Believe what you mean, or believe what you will, we mean to try. Though our lives be forfeit, we will not abandon Limsa to the wrath of Titan. You're passionate, I'll grant you that. And you deserve better than the greeting I gave you, but I'll not send you into Ogomoro on a whim. To be plain, I do not wish to see you give your lives in vain. At the very least, I must have assurances that you are more common adventurers. You're more than common adventurers. I oversee security for Master Gagaruju's estate. Perhaps you can demonstrate your abilities by attending to one of our... Ye gods, man, have you heard nothing I said? We have not the time to perform trivial tasks. The enemy is at the gates. Do you imagine words can sway me, girl? If you dislike my conditions, then you're welcome to find your own way into Ogomoro. Ogomoro. She's just like, damn it! Though it pains me to admit it, I fear we have no choice but to acquiesce to the man's demands. Yet much remains to be done if we're to best Titan. Forgive me, but I must ask you to undertake this task alone. Ugh. I use the time to see the remaining preparations. Leaving the dirty work to others, are we? Very well. Pray do ever to the good captain bids, however trifling. Remember, the fate of Limsa hangs in the balance. So, you know, no big deal. Master Gagaru requests can be more demanding than you realize. Before I say to you a true task, I like to verify this won't be a waste of my time. Nyx has recently been seen prowling to the beach to the east. As you can imagine, my master does not want large slimy creatures anywhere near his lands. The beast is cunning, but you should have no difficulty luring it out with herring. Slay the Nyx and return to me, and don't forget to bring me a leg as proof of the kill.
Of course.
Well... Lizard! Wait, do we have to all do this?
Probably not.
Yeah, we do.
You just lay a herring on the beach.
It's not suspicious at all.
No.
It's just a fish. Oh my god, it's a frog. Ooh. Oh my god, it was a frog.
I always wondered why there's people standing around this guy.
Well, now you know.
Almost as
Well,
large
did you
as
deal
an
with the Nyx?
goat leg, but several times leaner.
Lest you think me overly cautious for testing in this way, you should know that we had an incident not long ago. A foolish young employee was dismissed for lying about his past. He claimed to have served in the company heroes, but I knew for a fact he did not. Anyway, now that the pointless busy work is finished, I shall give you a challenge as befits your talents. Two highly distinguished individuals are scheduled to visit Costa del Sol in the near future, and Master Gagaruju wishes to welcome them with an elaborate banquet. But while money is no object, not everything Master Gagaruju desires can be so easily purchased. It's to be an extremely exotic feast, and so your mission is to seek out and obtain the rare ingredients our chef requires. Naturally, such fine dining must be accompanied with a suitable wine, and by suitable, I mean the very best there is. That, however, can wait for the time being, as I believe you have enough on your plate as is. It'll be a long and arduous journey, but you need not toil alone. Many of the mercenaries who once served under my command still live, and they'll guide you in your quest. For the first ingredient, I'd have you travel to the South Shroud and speak with Landonel at Camp Tranquil. What do you mean to tell me you cannot afford to waste time, as your associate did?
Wish you could
Adventure,
take
if
things
you
out of the rotation.
if you have not the endurance to complete the mission, how do you expect me to believe you can outlast the Lord of Crags? Either do it or don't. I have work to do. I mean, technically, you can set other ones to your favorites and then just use the favorites. It's random, right? Ooh.
Bless you.
A chew.
Oh, where do we have to go?
I'll show.
You know the
Oh.
best.
So we can
Would,
get
would
there from-
teleporting be the best way?
I think so.
I don't know, where
'cause
does the
Limsa's-
ferry take us that's here? I don't remember.
Limsa Lower Decks?
Is that it?
Yep.
Oh. Alright, yeah, teleporting's probably the best then.
Away.
Yuck.
It's
Over my
on
nice
Nick.
shiny chocobo armor.
It'll buff out.
I'll make it shinier.
Ugh. Every time I'm here just gives me flashbacks to the yokai event and how many hours I spent here grinding fates. It's just no good. You require assistance, adventurer? So this is the one who had challenged Titan. I've been expecting you. The ingredient you seek is an egg of a giant adamantoise. The method of acquisition should be obvious. You steal it from the beast's nest, of course. Simple in theory, but difficult in execution. Most who try die in the attempt. While I help you get it? Ha, you amuse me. I'll not jeopardize my position by openly assisting you. From me, you will receive only information. What you do with it is your choice. Let me be clear. This business between you, me, and the captain must remain a secret. See, I don't regret my time with the company in the slightest. Traveling the world, meeting interesting people, killing them, it was all jolly good fun. Alas, Gridanians are, by and large, an unforgiving lot. Dido here has been a rare exception. I had to go to lengths to ensure that I am seen as a model citizen with no taste for drinking, whoring, gambling, and all those other activities I so dearly miss. So understand that if you ruin my little charade by wagging your tongue, I'll fashion a noose with your entrails and hang you from the nearest heaven's pillar. Well, what are you waiting for? There's a perfectly good adamantoise egg in the nest to the east of here, just ripe for the taking. Not that I expect you to live long enough to claim it. My mother never strays far from the child.
these
The mother
people
never
are
strays far from the child, and you'll surely be attacked the moment you lay hands upon the egg.
So
There will
he
be other
doesn't know who he's
heroes.
messing
You
with.
do not need to challenge Titan. Abandon your quest, or your corpse will rot in this swamp.
Like, they all hope you die.
What a nice guy.
Yeah. I was just saying.
I gotta put my bug mount out.
Where are my Geishel greens?
I don't know.
There they are.
Good gracious.
What?
You enjoying just clattering around?
Uh-huh. Those are the music.
Oh, look at the size of the thing. Look!
I mean, you
Wait.
could just crawl
Bigger
right
than
on
you.
in there.
And
Bigger
I'm
than
gone.
she is. Poof. Like a magic trick.
Uh-huh. Boing! A lot of hatch.
Ah. Sorry, turtle. We need this egg.
Their hands.
Thought you might have good sense to leave this place. By your continued presence, I take it you intend to persevere to the bitter end? Such bravery, such recklessness, that'll serve you well against Titan. Leave the egg with me, I'll see that it gets to the captain.
That's what
You
my
should make
mom
haste to
said,
southern
though.
Thanalan. In Forgotten Springs, you'll find a man named Udo Nun. I don't even know how to say that name. He'll be your next guide. Safe travels. Why can't they have easy to pronounce names?
I don't know.
Well,
think
all I
we're
can
gonna go
say...
see is just Uod. Easy.
It's not easy. All I can say is, by the time we get to Stormblood, Michelle's doing the voices, because
Oh yeah.
I'm not pronouncing those names.
That's
I had
the
trouble
goal. The goal
reading
is
them.
to get through all this as fast as possible, so Michelle has to read them.
Oh, I'm so terrible at names and stuff.
I get to the point where I'm just like, is it visually similar to what I saw before? Yes? Good. That's the person I need to talk to. No? Let me check my guide just to be sure.
Yeah, see Romney off to our left. The like structure in the crystals there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just
What
like
about-
over at that other place where we were killing the. I don't remember what they were called, but the eyeball things. There was another piece of that over there.
Oh, he's all the way down in Forgotten.
I was getting distracted with the music, not gonna lie. Like your style, Nick. Goes through the middle.
Shortest path between 2 points.
I think I'm like another couple weeks, maybe a week and a half, 2 weeks from my next Peace Tribe mount, and I cannot wait to show you guys. I'm never using another mount again after I get that one.
Boy, it's better than the fat
Please,
cat.
please tell me you're
Okay,
doing
maybe,
dwarves right now.
maybe not the fat cat. The fat cat is like, that's been my favorite thing since I knew about this game. So slightly less than the fat cat, but still pretty high up there.
Tank in my screen. Oh,
Sorry, I couldn't hit the right button. My bad. All right. State your business, adventurer. So this is one of Weiskit sent me. I haven't the foggiest what he sees in you, and until I do, you'll receive no aid from me. Nice guy. Persistent bugger. Very well, let's have a look at you. You've seen your share of battles, there's no mistaking that. You did manage to obtain the Adamantoise egg. However, that was not more than a display of brute force and blind courage. The Noon I once fought also believed that his strength would save him. He was wrong, and now I am Noon. Many years ago, I joined the company heroes to hone my skills, instead of challenging my predecessor before I was ready. When I was young, I understood that victory goes to the patient, the cunning, the pragmatic. This is why I claim my position and why I still hold it. That's why I'll not help an unproven whelp. Children of the Sand do not offer aid to strangers. To do so is a sign of weakness. However, if you were recognized as a skilled hunter in your own right, I'd be permissible to assist you. Across the desert to the east lies the Emulgent encampment.
They gave us an item, so it's
There
on the
dwells a
quest
warrior
description.
renowned both of his strength and his
Your quest
guile.
log there.
To even face a Simology in battle, you
Yeah.
must first find a way to lure him away from the encampment.
Letting
This
you know
is
so
your
you
way
don't
to
get
view
lost
test.
this time.
To
If
draw
you
out
use
and
the,
defeat the
crystals.
veteran, I'll offer you advice. Offer you no advice, only this worn spear. Why, you ask? You'll have to
Saving
solve
you
the
the
riddle
frustration.
yourself. Now go slay this old warrior and bring to me his necklace. Chocolate mount.
Yummy, 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 yummy. Now I want a Butterfinger.
Did you eat them all?
No,
Okay.
they're sitting there waiting for me.
Still don't think I've ever had one.
Don't understand that.
I don't even know if they're in Canada. So that's pretty understandable.
Well, have you looked?
No.
Well, then it's not understandable.
It's a little understandable. Hey, look, he's here.
Oh, look. I'm hitting the wrong buttons again. Bad.
Have you ever had all dressed chips?
I've had the American version.
I've had
Oh,
all
if that's the
dressed
same.
flavored all dressed chips.
I don't know if that's the same. Because they're the greatest
It's
chip in the
just-
world, so.
Yeah, it was. You know how Lay's has been doing all these like unique flavors of chips.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they had for a while they had all dressed. Which, from what I understand, is a normal like everyday flavor up there.
Yep. They're the best chips ever.
But I've never had like legit all dressed.
Some of
Oh,
those
good.
flavors they came up with were just did not sound appetizing. Didn't sound like something should be.
Tell me, adventure, is our old
Textured.
nemesis dead? It's a fine necklace. Its benefits a veteran of countless battles. Will make an excellent trophy. The spear, it belonged to one of his brothers. I knew when he spied it from afar, he'd be unable to resist venturing outside the encampment to see for himself. Did you discern my intent, or was it dumb luck, I wonder? Either way, you impressed me, adventurer. I shall tell you the ingredient you seek. Now what do we need? Shame we did not meet when I was still in the company of heroes. Would have made a fine recruit. But no point dwelling on what cannot be. You have a Welwick worm to hunt. Sandworms slither brazenly across the desert dunes, but Welwick worms are far fewer in number. Rarity breeds demand, so their meat is highly prized as a delicacy. The only way to catch your quarry is to entice it with something it cannot resist. These worms prey on the smaller creatures of the Sangoli. Freshly slaughtered angler carcass would be my choice
Fill
bait.
up my water real quick.
There's an area teeming with
Right
anglers
back.
to the east. I'll mark it upon your map, along with the location where Welwick worms are most frequently sighted. Be warned, the bug will drive the worm into a feeding frenzy. If your skills are lacking, it will devour you as well. Well, alright then.
You're just gonna sit with your cat. Yeah, I'm gonna get a Butterfinger. A little noisy. There we go. Shareable ones.
I appreciate that.
Well, hi, welcome back.
Nothing
Nothing happened.
Watching.
Nothing happened, I swear.
No, not at all. I didn't just come back to a cat face covering most of my screen.
Well, nothing different than Sinbad walking in front of the TV while you're trying to do stuff.
No.
Fish.
And worms.
I'm not that guy. Everyone's meat placed.
was reading the meat's description. Okay. Nice.
Do it, Nick.
Do a look around thing.
Meow.
Whee! Spin cycle.
I would not be able to last more than like 4 seconds on the back of that turtle.
I'd even attempt it.
Also, yes, I completely agree. Fat Cat is triple S tier. Yeah. Yeah, I definitely agree. You look well. Have you caught your quarry then? Sure did. Your skills as a hunter rival those of our best. I applaud your success. The meat will need to be heavily smoked before I ship it to Wise Cat. Worry not. You have my word. He will receive it in time for the banquet. You must be eager to obtain the third ingredient. I writ to say that I know not of its location. For the nonce, you should return to Costa del Sol and seek Wise Cat's counsel. Ah, but hold a moment. Since you'll be meeting the captain again soon, there's something I'd like you to deliver to him for me. Alright. Captain was always fond of this brand wine. I'd be grateful if you could deliver it on my behalf. I was reckless, angry youth when I first joined the company, and he would have been well within his rights to cast me out. Everything I have I owe to his wisdom and generosity. I, Wise Cat, was a firm yet fair teacher, an expert molder of men, and I suspect that's still the case now. Please give him my regards. Chocolate!
Alright, so how do we want to go about getting back there?
I'll teleport us.
Okay.
Without using a ticket. Butterfly. What is that barding?
True
Neat.
barding of light.
Yeah, that. Well met. Landau and Udo both spoke highly of you. What brings you here today? Some wine. Ah, my favorite. I shall have to thank the nun personally. Now you have but one ingredient left. Fortunately, you'll not have to travel to Aldernard this time to obtain it. Truth be told, I never intended for you to collect the last ingredient. Brave Locksmith, old quartermaster, wished to bring it to Del Costa herself. However, not long ago, she sent word that there had been some troubles at the long stop, and that the delivery would be delayed indefinitely. She told me nothing of the incident herself, but I fear the situation may be dire. Though I'd like nothing more than to aid her myself, I have no choice but to turn to you and your allies. Make haste to Hidden Falls Dock and speak with Ozun Nazun. He'll directly to the Raincatcher Gully, where Brayflox and her people have made their home. Cheese!
I didn't realize Brayflox was a she.
Mm-hmm.
The more you know.
The more you know. Shark.
Well, I was watching Fact Team the other day, and they pulled that out with Carl's face at the end of the rainbow. Oh man, forgot they did that. It was one of the older videos.
What's the hurry? Something happening over at Kobe Settlement? I know why you're so eager to help a bunch of beastmen, but go and talk to the skipper. She'll ferry you to Raincatcher Gully.
No, not for 40 gal. I will fly.
Alright, we'll see you there.
Do it for the immersion.
I'm flying under the rock archway. Oh, great. 32. Hmm. Do I
Tongue
need anyone
flaps
to take
of
this week?
wise,
Oh, right, we
wise
gotta do
cat
the
be
long
reaching
stop.
ears of prey flocks. Uplanders come for tasty, fresh gobby treats,
I don't
yes?
know what you're talking about.
I hate the way these guys
Prey
talk.
Flocks is the long
Quest
stop.
prize of
dungeon.
Uplander deep in long stop. Flighty beast chased gobby flock from homes. Gobby flock needs goodly Uplander gives safety to long stop with much hand
Oh, I
lending.
clicked through last time. Hang on, Hobo.
What?
Oh, I
I hate the
missed
way
All
they
right,
talk. It hurts
what
my
she
brain.
said last time. Yeah.
this is the level 32 dungeon.
I am 33.
Who's doing what?
I'll be GPS.
I guess I can do
I'll be
tank.
falling asleep. Is that what you want to do?
No. Is your coffee not working?
No, it just tastes good.
Oh.
I think he was talking to you because you were yawning.
Me? Was I?
I don't know. All right. Anyway,
What do we got?
my
We got all DPS? Mm. That's not gonna work.
no,
Oops, all
we can't queue
DPS.
up for all DPS unless um unless we
Let's
had a
not
fourth.
let's not do all DPS.
Yeah.
Do you want to take Nick or do you want to do something else?
I can take. Wait, have I done this one before? Somebody tell me.
I'll tank. I'll tank
Okay.
because my tank's level 34. So
We did this one
Okay.
before with Michelle when she was doing her first story because I tanked it. It's the one with the
Okay.
dragon at the end.
you're just gonna have to give me a moment.
Will do.
Oh, you gotta fix your line. I'm plugging.
Yep.
I'm gonna intimidate this man till he leaves.
So all those abilities. Now I gotta put my cooldowns.
Hey, it worked.
All right. I'm good to go. You guys good to go?
Yep.
I'm good.
All right. Ray Flox is long stop. And now we wait for a healer. It looked like you sucked up my chocobo for a second because it was so near and ready to No, get Bogo back! That was loud.
Where's all the healers at?
Aw.
It's a good question.
Not doing in this dungeon.
Apparently not.
I can switch if you want.
I haven't been waiting that long. It'll be fine, probably.
What?
giant ass space whale comes meandering down the path. Well, hey, it's this chick again.
Oh, it's that chick, yeah. Where's she going?
Hmm.
Come back
She was
here.
the one doing the rat.
Do you hear it? Thermometer.
I think she's DPS.
I can change to a healer. If you take my DPS back, come back. What? But there's a path. Why can I not go further?
Oh.
Cause that's the dungeon.
Oh.
Down that path is the dungeon. That would be my guess as to why it's trying to stop you.
Hooray for queue times.
A little surprising considering all we're waiting for is a healer, but
Yeah.
what can you do?
Wait.
Yeah, we can't do that. We got like 50 minutes left.
Yeah.
Dumb servers.
5.55 is not coming out tomorrow, is it?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I think it's just
No, they
maintenance.
didn't- Yeah, I think it's just maintenance because they didn't announce it until Sunday.
It's just a little weird that they are doing it so early in the day.
Maybe
Yeah, normally it's
why?
like 2 in the morning until like 5 in the morning kind of thing, but this is like,
Yeah.
yeah, it's a little weird.
Oh, what?
What?
Hmm.
Did you see that?
No.
No.
What?
I was invisible and I went to extract some materia and it went poof on invisible.
In order to implement patch 5.55, we'll be performing maintenance. Well, this is in order to implement patch 555 or 55, but I don't think it's actually coming out yet, is it?
It is. Yeah.
It
Really?
is.
Yeah, I just looked
Oh.
up 5.55 release date and it's tomorrow.
Oh, I'm gonna be busy tomorrow then. They're
What's
finally adding in
included
Death Unto Dawn
5.5?
Part 2.
It's when they add more of the Save the Queen Relic weapon quest line,
Yeah.
some more of the Dark Apocalypse storyline.
Stuff I haven't done, in other words.
Oh,
New quality of life
players
updates
will
to
have
New
access
Game
to
Plus.
re-experience more of the story through New Game Plus.
Oh, good.
Hey, let me go ahead and look at the actual patch notes site.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. They're gonna be adding that new gesture.
The electric
Uh,
guitar.
Yeah.
Good day to be a bard.
So, Death Unto Dawn Part 2 comes out tomorrow.
Oh, I'm excited to continue the
Norm.
story.
Battlefield comes out tomorrow. The official release of the game on PS5 starts tomorrow.
That's exciting. That'll be a lot of new people.
Woo!
Well, I mean, current owners of the game are able to play it on PS5. So, New Game Plus is adding a lot of the Shadowbringer stuff, it looks like.
This is 5.5. Here was 5.55.
Oh, this music's fun.
All right, I'm gonna eat some. I'm gonna eat an apple. I just want to eat
Hi,
this
Dragon.
raid. There's dungeon. Our healer looks really fancy. Just want to say that. We have like shorts on. Nick. This
Working
lemur's
on it.
beating the shit out of me. Looks like funky, but I don't think it's quite like that.
I don't know the specific way we need to go on this
That's
one.
fine.
So.
These guys, this group. This one's fairly straightforward. It's got that one part later on that you gotta be kind of careful because there's a bunch of extra groups you can pull. But I've been pretty lucky lately. I keep getting hit by 2 spam bots at the same time. They're teaming up or something.
Oh, this.
Go back down this way to this group of enemies. Let's fight. Yeah, and the bosses aren't too crazy in this one. Besides that last one, that's the... You gotta pull them out of the poison kind of thing. Other than that, it's pretty straightforward. That giant chicken.
Whee!
This Nick.
What's that?
So you got this.
I just wanted to make sure I kept aggro while I pulled the next group.
Yeah. That is fair.
Treasure coffer.
Yeah.
Look a shiny.
I think we can go up. I don't know if we have to go up.
Go up anyway to help this guy out.
Hey. I'm down with it.
Ah. We're too late.
Darn. He will be remembered. Whatever his name was. I don't remember.
His last words were much soreness.
Oh my goodness.
Why is that so funny?
Just jump down.
Whoa, parkour.
What?
Parkour, parkour.
I see your little shadow just go fall.
You thought it was a shadow, huh?
You're a ninja. It's a
Oh,
compliment.
good. Disappointed you saw me at all. Where's this? Ooh, hold still.
Yeah. Runs around the arena for the first bit there.
What's the bunny on my head do? Anything?
So that's when you mess up your combo. It does not do anything besides. Doesn't give you the bonuses of whatever combo you were trying to do.
I don't know what combo I was trying to do.
Well, normally you do like A, B, and then activate the combo, or B, A, activate the combo, depending on which one you want to do. But that one, the bunny pops up if you did the wrong combination of moves before activating it.
Oh,
Back
I
here.
have to do a certain combination.
Yeah.
Right.
Get him away from me. Burning me. We win.
Hi.
We're heroes or something. So this is the one where I'd say stick to the right side and just be careful on what you pull, because
Yeah.
there's a lot of wandering packs and it can get very, very sketchy very quickly.
Ooh. This move.
Getting that in. Yeesh.
Oh.
Stunned him.
Okay.
We got one fish on Romney.
Yeah, I'm not
Why is he showing up on my list?
Because you haven't
He's
attacked him.
that-
aggroed on you.
Because you haven't
Yeah,
attacked
I
him
hate
yet,
it too.
so he's not on your
Yeah.
list. Unless you hit him, they don't show up, yeah. It's dumb. But it is what it is.
I suppose it's either that or you see everything and everywhere.
Well, when you're healing, it shows up all the enemies that your team is attacking.
Oh. Oh.
There might be an option in there somewhere you can change that. I have no idea. I haven't really looked. To be honest. Oh god, I got a fish on me.
This one's on me.
Yeah, like I said, that hallway can get really bad really fast.
Oh no.
He chooses me.
Thankfully, that one's not a
Stunning.
aggro one.
No, he just picks someone and does it.
Yeah, you don't get to do any AoEs, bud. I got my finger on my stuns.
Let me know if you run out. I got a couple too.
I'm in a bubble.
I mean,
I
got
can't get
12
out.
seconds on both of mine.
Okay.
Get Hobo out of the bubble.
I'll do it myself. We're good.
I missed my combo.
It's me again.
Ten seconds on my stun.
Surprise, it was
hello,
dragon. He thought about going after me for a second there.
Oops. I didn't quite get out.
Yeah,
of
you
that.
were like barely inside it when it went off there. I've seen that. Loot. Battle mage robes.
Come on.
Took my hoodie off earlier when we started playing because I started getting too warm. I just looked back and of course my cat was like, oh, I should lay here? Okay.
This is my bed now.
Even though, you know, there's
Thank
an
you for
actual bed on
providing
my
for
bed
me.
for her, but I guess my hoodie is the better spot.
I don't think we've ever actually gotten Sinbad a bed.
What do you mean? He's got our suitcase upstairs and the towels
true.
in the bathroom.
Yeah, not beds are
Any
cat's
blanket
favorite
he
beds.
feels like,
Yeah.
and all of our chairs.
Really should put
The
that
entertainment
suitcase back
unit.
under the bed.
Yeah. We got Arya a bed when we first got her, like the day we got her, and I think I've seen her use it maybe 20 times in the last 3 years.
I had a
So-
cardboard box that I like
What? She
fashioned
saw me.
into a bed for him
Boogers. I was invisible for crying out
that
loud.
I would just set underneath my bed or underneath
Mhm.
underneath my desk, and he loved that thing for a long time. And then I don't know, we just stopped using it.
Cats are weird like that.
Come on,
Hopefully he
bud.
targets one of us ranged and not
Maybe a
you
little
with his
further.
poison Romney.
Creep over here, bud. Come get me. There we go.
I'm hoping he targets one of us with that attack, since we're ranged over here. But I'm pretty sure it's one of those he just picks someone at random. Yay, it's me. Good.
Romney, you got your limit break on your bar, right?
Why, yes, yes, I do.
The delay in reacting made me think it was a different answer. That you suddenly stopped
I don't know what you're
attacking
talking about. It is
mid-fight.
there now.
You suddenly stopped attacking mid-fight to go into your spell book. Oh,
No,
darn.
not on me.
Ah,
Yeah.
Where are we going?
get over
There.
here, Pep. There we go. Ah,
You told me to go over there. Again? Well, we were lucky
Aw,
at
come
first.
on. Just like,
Mm-hmm.
he appreciates that I'm tiny.
Notice how it was right after you put limit break on your bar? Coincidence?
Where are you going?
come on. Get out of the pool.
Ouch.
Keep pulling.
Get over here, dude.
Oh,
There we go.
yeah.
Ah,
Fine.
so annoying.
He did good with the first few poisons, and then he just started bullying Romney.
Yeah, 2 or 3 on Romney, then 1 on me, and then the last one on her. Like, come on.
Pretty messed up.
Oh, this guy didn't want my commendation, I guess.
I guess
That's
not.
okay, I gave him one.
Hey.
Forgot I was hiding in a bush.
We might
Goodly
be
Uplander
able
has
to make it to
things
Titan before
of
10
Gobby
o'clock.
Flock. Flighty Beasts was Trixie Foe, but Uplander outwitted was with plans making. Uplander has goodly heart for fighty think. Brave Flock's happy gives tasty
Sweet
fresh
Gobby
Gobby treats to clever Uplander. Cheese is stinky sweet Gobby treat. Special make with secret Gobby arts. No party complete without Gobby Gouda. Brave Flock's ever say. Anyone interested in some Gobby Gouda? Because I know I'm not.
I'd give it a try.
Just once.
The
Yeah.
pungent odor of this hard yellow cheese, veined with blue-green mold, is most comparable to the warm, damp boot of a zombie after stepping in ripe chocobo dung.
Yeah, Nick, you
Goblins
can have
claim
my
it is
try.
a delicacy, but then again, they have their masks on to filter out the aroma.
Yeah, you can have my share, Nick.
Yep. I will share with you.
Because that's nasty.
You never know till you try it.
I'm good. I'll miss out on that life experience. Thanks.
What's that super stinky cheese? What is that called?
I'm sure there are plenty of them.
Oh.
There's the one in like Italy or something that's actually outlawed. That
Oh
I would
yeah, you
definitely
can't bring
not.
it on a train.
No, like it's like people still make it, but you can't sell it anywhere. It is.
Oh,
You can't find it outside of the like small town that
Too
still
stinky
makes
for
it.
selling. Alright, Kathy, you solved Brave Fox's little problem. Yep, have your stink cheese. By the gods, that unholy stench. This is definitely goblin cheese. Judging from the smell, it should be quite flavorful. How's it made? It's best you remain ignorant to such things. Still remember when I learned what kind of milk they use. Bravo, thanks to you our guests shall be honored with a marvelous banquet. What good is an exotic feast without equally exquisite aperitif? Luckily I know just the person to ask. Make your way to Wineport and seek out Shamani Lomani, another former member of the company. All you have to do is give him this order slip and he'll take care of the rest. Oh, and if you're wondering if it's merely a ploy to test your patience, I assure you I do actually need that wine. And while you're there, give Shamani Lomani my regards.
I know. It'll go back there again.
Hey, you got the pig again. So ridiculous.
Yeah, you are.
So do we remember where Michelle's at in her story? I know it's after Titan because we helped her do Titan, but...
Last I heard she was at like 43? Level 43 quest or something?
I'm pretty sure she's got to be getting close to the end of the
43, and what are we on? 32?
30s. 30s.
Okay. I'm trying to gauge how close we are to being caught up. Sweat, grime, and blood.
Can't
You
go
seek the
over
blood.
this list
You
anymore.
reek of blood. An adventurer, unless I'm mistaken. What brings you to Wineport? An order, let me guess. A request for the finest vintage I can muster? Paper smells of loam perfume, close to the soul, and there's also the unmistakable odor of goblin cheese. Yes, Master Gigaruju would not settle for anything less than the best. Dryswy and his crew must be quite busy preparing an exotic feast, hence his decision to rely on an adventurer. But perhaps you're confused. This display of deduction was not intended to impress you. When one loses his vision, he's forced to compensate in other ways. But you're of no interest in my affairs. You only wish to discuss the wine, I suspect. Life can be so delightfully unpredictable. I always had a passion for wine, but it wasn't until I was forced to retire that I could pursue it as more of a mere hobby. I wouldn't have been possible if not for the savings I amassed during my time
great,
as a
we gotta deal with
mercenary,
this
of course.
guy.
Say what you will about the nature of that work, none can deny that it pays well.
Just dealt with him earlier on a separate
But you
quest.
grow impatient, and Wisecat must have his wine. Herein lies the problem. Nothing in my possession is of sufficient quality for its occasion. The best vintages in town are hoarded by Byerglend, who owns and operates the largest winery in Vildebrand. Somehow I doubt he'll be receptive of your request, but given these circumstances, we must needs beg his assistance. These names are killing me. What rank amateur bottled this wine? The impurities have rendered it nigh undrinkable. Dismissal is too good for the man responsible. He should be made to drink every drop of his polluted swill. What is it? I'm in the middle of an important discussion and I do not care for interruptions. That neophyte Vinter bid you speak with me? Ha! Neither you nor your friend has the palate to appreciate the subtle qualities of my private stock. I'd sooner serve you gobu urine than sell you my worst vintage. Be gone from my sight. He seems nice. I take it he said no? Really, in those words? Well, I can't say I'm surprised. While there's no denying his passion and skill, the wine baron of Limslomans is not a man known for his tact. Very well, we shall have to take an alternative approach. There's a chance, however small, that another resident of Wineport can furnish us with a suitable wine. In fact, had you come several years ago, I guarantee this would not be a problem. Alas, the quality of our product has declined significantly in recent years. The only breeds cultivated these days are common lowland vines, which isn't to say they aren't grapes of poor quality, only that we have known better. Long ago, the vignerons of Wineport crossbred several species and produced a grape-bearing vine of never before seen quality. Bacchus grapes were once the pride of this town, and they were used to produce vintages which surpassed all others. This includes the most aromatic, the most complex, the most flavorful of all wines. Aye, the legendary Bacchus wines were born right here in Vineport. Pardon my enthusiasm, you see, I once had the privilege to sample that particular wine. It was an otherworldly experience. In that moment, I felt as though I had tasted the nectar of the gods themselves. I transcended my mortal flesh and was one with all creation. But it was all too often said, the calamity changed that. The Bacchus vineyards were completely destroyed, along with much of the existing stock of Bacchus wine. What little remains is closely guarded by its owners, for it can no longer be made. If we cannot convince Brogland to part with his wines, our next best option, as ridiculous as it sounds, is to find someone who has a bottle of Bacchus wine and offer them every gill we can spare. I've heard rumors that one of the vignerons intending the vineyard may have once owned a bottle. Perhaps you could start by speaking to him. Alright, let's go talk to these guys. You there. Bacchus wine. Don't remind me. Used to have a cellar filled with the stuff. Though I could keep the wine safe from thieves and the elements, never counted on a bloody primal blowing up my goddamn house. Well, that's unfortunate. What do I have Bacchus wine? I wish. I never had the chance to try myself. Sorry, friend, but you're a few years too late. Well, that's not good. We need this wine and neither of them have it. No luck, most regrettable, but we had to try. But Bacchus wine would have been perfect for the occasion. Though I must confess, my certitude could be due to the part of my personal history with the beverage. It is, after all, the very reason I decided to become a vintner. After Titan blinded me in our battle beneath Ogomoro, I fell into deep depression. It wasn't until I tasted Bacchus wine for the first time that I realized there's still so much I could experience even with my condition. It helped me to find a new direction in life. It breaks my heart to think that wondrous ambrosia, which once filled me with hope, may be forever lost to us. No. I must say, this talk of Bacchus wine has made me rather nostalgic. Indeed, there's much I miss about my life with the company heroes. After everything the captain has done for me, I could not bear to disappoint him. I have no fear. I swear that I shall find a suitable wine for the banquet, though I may need some time to think of a solution. In the meantime, there's a favor I would ask of you. 2 years ago, in the deepest depth of my despair, I stumbled across the filled brand as a vagabond drunk. I suspect I was looking for a place to die, because I nearly found one not far from here. It was there that a man named Drest took me in and nursed me back to health, and it was he who gave me my first taste of Bacchus wine, which helped me to find a new calling. Though I'm still a novice in the arts of winemaking, I'd like him to know that I'm pursuing my dream. This wine is my own original creation, and I'd be most grateful if you delivered it to him in my stead. Drest sometimes works at the Raincatcher Gully docks, so perhaps Ristgill can tell you where to find them.
Oh.
Okay.
Dragon. Dressed? Oh, you mean the hermit. I tossed him a few gold when he needs an extra pair of hands. When we need an extra pair of hands. He doesn't talk about himself, and I'm sure as hell don't ask. When a man's got a face with scars like that, you best leave well enough alone, I say.
Oh,
If you've a mind to
talked
find him,
this guy
though,
earlier too.
then head southwest to the Severed String.
I have a feeling I know what he's gonna ask us to do.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah,
At least
'cause
something
he
with
talked
these guys.
about it when I went to talk to him earlier.
Last time you were here.
Yeah. Place is really cool looking. All the like glowy plants.
Hmm.
Oh yeah, one of the best places to fish, I think.
What? What do you want? Wine? I didn't ask for this. Who sent you? He seems friendly. Can't sleep. They won't let me sleep. The midges, the
Yeah.
buzzing, it keeps me awake. I never wanted to hurt anyone. I won't fight. I don't want to fight. Please make the buzzing stop. Make the midges go away. He seems all there.
Oh. Yeah.
Let's fight some bugs. Big scary Goobo.
As you attack the Goobu.
No, I was linked to the bug. It was coming right at me.
Didn't have as big of an AoE as I thought it did.
Big
It worked it. Oh, of course. Right
Fair
as
enough,
I get the
Armin.
combo, the other one dies, so the AoE is useless.
Naturally.
Hey, it's an old downed Magitech flyer.
Where?
Right here.
Oh, this, yeah. The
Yeah.
freaky wingy ones.
Yeah.
Why they designed them like that? I don't know, but they did. Just let's make them really weird looking.
How am I in flight? Guys, I missed the floor. Okay,
It's
there's
not so
the
loud
floor.
anymore. Did
Nope,
you do that?
there's no
Thank
floor
you.
here, guys.
You helped me even after what my comrades and I did to your
Yeah.
country.
So you're walking
We
on
were on
my
a
screen.
reconnaissance mission when the maelstrom
No,
caught us
there's
by
like no
surprise.
floor on the back side of that.
We tried to
where
escape,
Alpha
but the
was.
others, no one else survived. I didn't ask for this, damn it. I'm not even Garlean. They conquered my lands just like they tried to conquer yours. I don't want to die in some blasted jungle halfway around the world. I just want to go home. No. I wish to thank Shamani for the wine. That was overly kind. Would you be willing to bear a gift back to him? Last night at the Red Mantis Falls, I collected the sap from nearby palm trees. If placed in coconut shells and stored for a few bells' time, it makes for a fine wine. See, it should be ready by now. I left 3 shells out there. Please take them to Shamani for me. I'm glad he's moved on with his life. I hope to one day do the same. That guy was flying the weird thing.
What?
That guy was flying the weird thing.
The weird thing?
Weird thing.
The weird crash thing. The ship that you were just talking about?
Oh. Yeah, he was the pilot of it.
Yeah. So he's a
Or-
Garlean.
On the crew of it. Well, no. He even says
Well,
so.
I mean, technically.
He was an Imperial soldier, but he wasn't a
Yeah.
Garlean.
Yeah.
So yes and no.
Yes, but actually no.
He was
Chocolate.
conscripted into the Empire.
Yeah, they're jerks like that.
Yeah. I really like the way that Square Enix did the Garleans, though. Like, the more you learn about them, the more you realize that a lot of their ideals are good, but the way they go about it is pretty bad.
Oh, Nick, you have no idea. It gets so much worse.
I'm sure.
It's been some time. What news do you have of Drest?
Oh, this
Ah,
is
yes. I
lovely.
recall he did have some
What?
knowledge of winemaking.
Did you read the description on the
A
wine?
simplistic but nevertheless
No.
effective method that utilizes the natural
Left
properties.
for fermenting for too long, it can cause blindness or even death.
Oh,
I shall have to enjoy this batch before it spoils. We're not so different, Drest and I.
yeah,
Two
some
men who
stuff
have
will do
long
that.
struggled not to let our scars define us. I worry that he's been alone with his thoughts for too long. It's past time I paid him a visit.
But
Thank you for looking
stuff
after
like
him.
absinthe.
By the gods, listen, I know you're eager to wash your hands of this wine business, but I just discovered something extraordinary about Drest's palm
Seems to be
wine.
pretty much any alcohol made from wood.
He sealed each
Or wood
coconut shell with
products.
a leaf which has a very distinct shape and an unusual odor. I thought I was going mad at first, but now I'm certain these are the leaves of a Bacchus grapevine. Did you know what this means? Somewhere in Raincatch Gully, the legendary vine still grows. If we could obtain a cutting, we'd revive Bacchus wine industry. We must know where Dress found these leaves. Here, take one of them back to him, see what he remembers.
Ah!
Sorry.
Uh-huh.
I think I'd take the overly fermented wine.
Goo snot away. Yeah, I can't see. In the trees.
Take Boo Boo into his little hut.
Well, hello, I'm back. Oh, hello again. What is it? It's just a leaf, isn't it? I only chose it because it was pretty. Didn't know it was rare. I found them near the Juggernaut to the south, but I didn't see any grapevines. I saw fresh Gruber tracks, though. Maybe the leaves came from vines growing on the back of one such beast? If you're looking for it, please be careful. Some Google are more territorial than others. You may have to defend yourselves. The one place nobody thought to look. On the back of a Google.
Yeah, why didn't you look there?
Mine doesn't have any grapevines.
Are you sure?
No.
Always wondered what people were doing. They'd be sitting here fishing and they'd come through and they'd kill a bunch of midges. And they'd come through and random Goobu would spawn.
Now you know.
Like, what in the world? Yeah.
Surprise.
Where you going, Nick?
That way.
I was assuming that we had to go back to the guy, so I was going that way.
I would have too, except I was lost, so I just followed the icon and realized I was going in a different direction.
Fair. What did Dress have to say? Tell me everything. Aha! I was right. This smell, this texture. I hold in my hands a Bacchus grapevine cutting. Come now, enough of this nonsense. I've heard talk of your discovery, and I refuse to believe that a common adventurer and a novice vintner could... Quelves is my witness. It is a Bacchus grapevine. Where did you ever find this fantastic specimen? That's right, jerk. We did it. You'd offer this to me, but why? There's none better positioned to reconstruct the Bacchus vineyards than you, Master Byglant. You have the resources, the knowledge, and the passion to do so. It'd be selfish of me to keep this cutting. I never knew you cared so deeply about your craft. Thank you, good sir. I'll not squander this gift. In just a few years' time, I swear that every tavern across the Eorzea will once again be clamoring for a cask of Wineport's legendary Bacchus wine. Yay! Sir, you needn't... Wait, the shape of this bottle, the scent of this label. this couldn't possibly be a 1547 Bacchus. That's impossible. This vintage has not been seen since years before the calamity. It was the crown jewel of my personal collection. For years I debated opening it, wondering if today or tomorrow would be the ideal time, but now I realize it was never meant for me. It should be savored by the saviors of wine port, I say. He's made us an offer we can't refuse. Master Gigaruju will find no finer wine. You forever changed wine port, Reiner. Thank you for your kindness and generosity. But do not permit me to delay you any longer. Pray deliver the wine to Captain Wisecant. Well, yes, I'd very much like to drink it, but I'm a patient man. I have faith that one day I shall have another opportunity to taste perfection.
Wow, it's so bad.
We did it.
And what?
Cactar cutting.
How do you get one of those?
I have no idea, but I want one.
Look it up.
I will. I just.
Nick, look it up.
Yes. Oh.
What?
Ugh.
I'm looking it up.
I've got the minions list. Screw them. Cutting complete level 47 quest. Zombies are people too from Hab and Sangoli.
Let's go do that later.
Yeah.
Yeah. We got 6 minutes.
Oh shoot. Tomorrow. Let's do it tomorrow. Oh, I bet we could bring Michelle.
Yeah, if she's on tomorrow, though. That's something we could go do. That'd be fun. Sweet little minion. What level did you say it was?
47.
47.
Yeah, she could come then, because she's over level 50, so...
Related NPCs. Sabotendrid, Sabotendric, Sabotendale, Sabotendrid, and Sabotendric.
Yep. There's a few of them. Yeah, your prolonged absence was beginning to concern me, so what are the wine I asked you to
realized
bring?
I said two of those names twice because they're in 2 different locations.
Is that 7 Hells of 1547 Bacchus? Even I know how rare that is. I have to admit I didn't think you had it in you, but congratulations. Thanks to you, this will be the most luxurious feast Costa del Sol has seen in years. Considering the lengths you went to, I hope our guests appreciate it. Speaking of which, your associate arrived a short while ago. She appears to be growing somewhat impatient. Perhaps you could tell her the banquet's about to begin?
Wait, this is for me? I'm so confused.
You have the look of a man who has been to the 7th Hell and back. That a guest
If
should
I'd
be
realized
expected to
that,
supply
I would have put
the
better
victuals
gear
for a
on.
banquet held in his own honor. And this while the shadow of Titan looms over us all, it beggars belief. I can only applaud your stoicism. Had I been asked to endure such ignominy, I fear I would have accepted my lot with less grace. Lady Stola, Serengeth. Thousand pardons for this extreme discourtesy. I'm wholly aware of your true identity, sir. Had I known, I would never have permitted my man to subject you to such unspeakable ordeals. Come now, he must have sensed something was amiss. Did you seriously think I would send you running the length and breadth of the Orza for a banquet, did you? Spare him your mockery, Captain. Your intent was unclear to me until this moment, and unlike me, Reiner has no knowledge of your traditions. Mayhap you'd be so good as to enlighten him. Aye, fair's fair. There's no sense hiding it any longer. We 5 were chosen by our brothers and sisters before the company of Hero disbanded, who each swore a solemn oath that any who had followed our footsteps must be weighed and measured, not only by not by their reputation, but by their deeds. Each man would judge these would-be godslayers by his own criteria. If even one found him wanting, he'd be rejected without a second thought. But if he proved himself worthy, we swore that we would do our utmost to support his cause. The world seemed full The world has ever been full of brave souls eager to give their lives for a righteous cause, but all too few capable of making a difference with their sacrifice. To send wave after wave of hapless adventurers into the jaw of a foe against whom they would have no hope of victory is worse than futile. Titan is not one to be challenged lightly, and we will not be complicit in the deaths of the unworthy. Which is why the 5 you decided to test, or deigned to test
I mean, I
with
have no
such
doubts we're gonna
commendable
beat 'em.
thoroughness.
I've done it plenty of times before, but
Time well spent, I'm sure, but tell us,
Well,
Captain, what's the assessment of you and your
a little
fellows?
early.
He's a brave one, that much is certain. He'd willingly walk into the midst of danger, despite my repeated warnings that could cost him his life. His skill is undeniable. He stalked his prey as relentless as a child of the sands, and struck with precision when the opportunity presented itself. Too many adventurers these days care only for fortune and glory. Reiner, however, there's a kind and generous soul. I'm certain he has no shortage of loyal allies who will gladly fight at his side. Wily Uplanders, talentful plansmaker, tricksy foe for mighty Rockman. I can only concur with my colleague's assessment. We 5 of the company heroes hereby judge you a worthy challenger. Cast down the Lord of Crags and write a new chapter in the history of Eorzea. With the formalities out of the way, let the festives begin. Summon the dancers, pour the wine. Eat, drink, and be merry, my friends, for today we celebrate the birth of a new legend. Reiner the Titan's Bane. Whoop, that's me. Servers are gonna go down soon.
I know.
Oh god. Oh, okay, good, the cutscene ended. I'm like, it's gonna end soon.
Okay, I'm gonna log
There's
off
more.
now. I know there's
Yeah.
more. I don't know
Nah,
if
we'll
I can...
continue. Nah, we'll continue that next time. I'm gonna talk to
Take
this.
our screenshot.
Wow.
Oh.
Hurry. Hurry, Nick.
Alright. Everyone
Go.
on the
quick.
bench.
On the bench,
logged
quick.
out.
Okay, never mind.
Never mind then. Next time.
Oh.
Alright. Well, it's unfortunate that it's maintenance tonight, but what can you do? Alright, I'm gonna switch over and end stream, so I'll be right back. Alright guys, so yeah, there's maintenance tonight for Final Fantasy, so it's dying. They're shutting down the servers to implement the new patch for tomorrow. So unfortunately we have to stop now. But we're going to host my buddy Battle Chaser, who is streaming some art, and it's always fantastic watching his art. So I want to thank you all so much for hanging out. Hope you have a fantastic week. Should be streaming again on Thursday. Thursday night we should be continuing our adventure, so that'll be good to go. I don't know if we'll be playing something else tomorrow or Wednesday, like more Mass Effect or something. We'll see what's going on, but either way, I hope you all have a fantastic week, and I hope to see you all next time. Good night, everybody.